Hey Knights, welcome back to your favorite student news broadcast.
On today's show, we look back at a memorable week of homecoming, check in with the marching band, and find out which Higley Knights are smarter than a 5th grader.
Stay tuned because an all-new episode of The Studio is coming your way.
Couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion, ain't lost since I began, yo, funny how you said it was the end, yo, you know we did it again, yo, I told you long.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Kylie Kelly.
And I'm Kenzie West.
Marching to the beat of precision and harmony, high school marching bands have become the vibrant heartbeats of our communities. Gabby and Kayla caught up with some talented young musicians to learn more about their experiences within our school's marching band program.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At Higley, the marching band not only embodies the spirit of teamwork, but also shows passion and the pursuit of musical excellence. Gabby and I spoke with a few marching band members to gain insight on this popular extracurricular.
My name is Abby Chinbukis. I'm one of the drum majors and I'm a senior.
My name is Chelsea Ward. I'm the drum major and I'm a junior. For competitions, we run show chunks. It's actually pretty tedious. We just do things wrong and then we have to go back and fix them.
My biggest takeaway from being in marching band is to not let the little things stress you out that much.
Challenges in band are just really the grind of it. It's a lot of resetting every rep. You know, you'll do something, do it bad, and you have to restart again. We'll train Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 9 p.m. and then we'll run the show on Fridays at the football games. So all of that is in preparation for our show on Saturday.
Although Abby's experience in marching band has been full of fun, the first quarter of the school year is coming to an end.
Something I'd want a freshman to know is to just understand how hard work this could be, and you really have to give it your all to produce what you really want to do. Marching band has impacted my high school years because I've met so many people that I wouldn't have met if I wasn't in this program.
We all get to know each other so well because we're with each other 4 days out of the week for most of the time, and then we do band camps.
You're always going to have like 100 extra people that you don't actually know, but they're always going to be there for you.
Marching band's like a family, honestly.
Our high school marching band plays a tune of unity, dedication, and unforgettable memories that will resonate within us forever. If you would like to get more information on the marching band, reach out to Mr. Sharp or Mr. Cheatham. This is Kayla and Gabby signing off from The Studio.
Student Council kicked off the start of homecoming weekend with our homecoming assembly. The gym was buzzing with energy as students gathered to get hyped for the upcoming events. From performances from Illusion Dance Company to the grand reveal of Homecoming Court, the assembly set the stage for the incredible weekend ahead.
This past Friday, our student council hosted their annual homecoming carnival featuring music and club-sponsored game booths. We wanted to express our gratitude to everyone who attended. Here are a few highlights from the event.
Yeah! You won candy! No wonder it's low!
Ms. Campbell's AP Psychology classes recently did a project to help them understand the various parts of the brain. They created music videos and rewrote lyrics of popular songs to relate to brain structures and functions.
They're rotting my brain, love. These lobes are the same. I admit it, a frontal lobe got me finished. Broke my cerebellum, oh no you didn't. Hippocampus, I'ma learn how to forget.
You would not believe your eyes if your occipital lobe dies. Dims down my world cause my vision's weak. And I've got a hippocampus, holds all the memories I miss. My amygdala leads me to...
On Friday, the varsity football team ignited the stands as they battled back to defeat the Marina Tigers 29-24. With the victory, the Knights improved to 3-0 on the season and set the stage for an incredible homecoming weekend. Congratulations to Donovan Adu and Emma Chase for being crowned homecoming king and queen of the kingdom.
Hey Kenzie, what's 14 times 5?
It's 70, that's so easy.
Not for some people. Kenzie and I quizzed a few students and teachers in a fun game of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? All right, who are we here with?
Lofton. Brody. Ryan. Cooper.
Aiden.
Colton. Mason.
Who is on the $5 bill?
Yo.
Let's go with, oh my God. Let's go with, Thomas Jefferson.
Andrew Jackson.
I feel like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Johnson shots.
Benjamin Franklin. Honest Abe. Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln.
Correct.
I thought he was on the penny.
All right, who am I here with?
Haley.
Connor.
Everett.
C52 Live.
Darmy.
What's the longest river in the United States?
The Lake Powell.
The Red Sea. The Mississippi River.
Hudson.
Lake Havasu.
Who am I here with?
Mr. Stevens.
Mrs. Stafford.
What is 14 times 5?
28, 56, 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You have to answer somehow.
14 times 5, something ends in a 0. 28, 56, 70?
Correct, 70. Took you a little bit, but you got there.
Well, I guess we all need to go back to 5th grade and do a little more studying. This has been Kenzie and Kylie reporting for the studio.
Our student section, The Nightmare, is more than just a group of fans. It's a spirited and unstoppable force that rallies behind their knights, turning every game into an unforgettable experience. Elise and Annie met up with Nicole Gaspard, the leader of The Nightmare, to find out more about this incredible student-led club.
Let's go defense!
The Nightmare is like the heartbeat of our school, bringing energy and spirit to games and events. The Nightmare creates a sense of unity and pride among students, making our school community stronger. We talked to the presidents of the club to find out about planning themes and more.
I plan themes for football games just by seeing who's going to participate the most, and I also see if there's any way that we can diss on the school that we're playing against. I definitely don't tell Dylan the themes.
I give Nicole options to pick from, and then she doesn't tell me.
Having an engaged student section during football games is crucial because their energy and enthusiasm helps uplift the team.
We just scream at them and we just bully them into submission, basically, and then they just do it, hopefully. And then if they don't, then they get kicked out.
The leaders of the Nightmare explain why the Nightmare is important to Higley.
The Nightmare is important just because all of the games that we have at school, it's important to have a student section there to amp up the kids that are playing.
It's important to have school spirit and get hyped for the games and assemblies.
It just makes school a little bit more fun, and I think that we can always use a little bit of that.
Nicole gives us insight on the future plans for our student section.
Some future plans that we have are trying to get student sections at all Williamsfield games and making sure that there's more student sections that aren't just at football. We're especially going to try to highlight volleyball, girls flag football, and basketball for sure.
Make sure you come to all Higley events to help support your fellow Knights. This is Annie and Elise signing off for the studio.
This past Saturday, our highly anticipated homecoming dance took place in the auction from 8 to 11 p.m. This year, the theme was City of Stars, and it truly lived up to the expectations. Here's a look back at this spectacular evening.
Kylie and Kenzie were promo editors, so we're promo editors.
We saw Gabby and Elise were anchors, so we became anchors.
Aiden was an audio engineer, so we're audio engineers. Coleman and Brianna were production assistants, so we're production assistants.
Annie and Elise edited the intro, so now we're editing the intro.
We love Mr. Nettles, so we joined the studio, and you should too. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur are two significant holidays celebrated in the Jewish culture. Today, Coleman and Brianna had the privilege of speaking with Ms. Charnofsky and Ms. Matthew to gain insight into the traditions and the significance of the upcoming holidays.
I'm Alana Charnofsky, and I teach U.S. History and AP U.S. History.
My name is Noah Jackson, and I'm a junior. We have a lot of holidays, some bigger, some smaller. The ones that are coming up is Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement. So we have one day where we kind of atone for all the sins for the year. And it's said that we're either written in the book of life or we're not, and move on for the next year.
There's different traditions, like I'm Sephardic, so I probably do things that other denominations probably don't do.
We do a lot of community events. For Hanukkah, there's like community candle lightings all around the valley that brings awareness to just the Jewish community. A lot of different types of joint events with other organizations, other religious organizations, as well as community organizations.
We got insight on what Yom Kippur is and how the Jewish community celebrates on this special day.
Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement. It's the most holy day in the Jewish calendar. It's celebrated literally a day for us to say sorry for our sins. My children call it like the I'm sorry day. That's what they know it as. We spend our whole day in a synagogue praying, atoning for sins, and that kind of wipes the slate clean for the next year.
As a growing Higley community, we should look to embrace the cultural diversity here in the kingdom. We'd like to thank Ms. Charnofsky and Noah for helping us learn about their faith and their culture. This is Coleman and Brianna signing off on the studio.
If you are interested in learning how to play tennis or want to practice to get ready for varsity and JV tennis season, then this announcement is for you. Starting after fall break on October 10th and running until December 7th on Tuesdays and Thursdays, tennis will be having open courts from 2:30 to 4 p.m. Bring your racket, a great attitude, and your water. Balls will be provided. See Coach Anderson in room 1212 or email him directly at donald.anderson@husd.org.
Higley High School now provides seniors with the opportunity to enroll in Honors Multicultural Literature, a course designed to explore texts from various cultures and expand students' perspectives. Chloe and Eliana recently interviewed Ms. Pierce to uncover what sets this class apart from the other literature courses.
Honors Multicultural Literature allows students to expand their horizons by studying diverse cultures through an engaging selection of literary works. Eliana and I had the privilege of sitting down with Ms. Pierce to gain insight on the class and why more students should consider enrolling.
So the course has been a course for about 3 years. This is the first year that all seniors can take it as an honors English class. This class is very different from any other literature class you would take here because it's really a college level class where you get to choose what you read in a way that you're not being forced to read. The choice is, I think, the biggest difference.
Through diversity of text and authors, students can broaden their cultural perspectives.
So each quarter we focus on a different culture. We have major contemporary authors for each of those that students get to choose from, and anthologies of short stories and poems, but there's a lot, and students all get to choose so that they can be inspired and excited and learn from each other.
While the class is mainly focused on analyzing text, students can cultivate their global perspectives through hands-on experience as well.
So we decided as a class that each quarter we would go on a different field trip to experience not just the literature of the cultures, but the art of the cultures.
Nadine Gonzalez shares her experience with the class so far.
I'm most excited about all the field trips that we're going to go on because I know we're also going to be trying a lot of food and just being able to connect with everybody in the class, just learn about all the cultures.
This past Wednesday, the class went on its first field trip of the year.
This first field trip, we're going to the Heard Museum, which is a Native American museum, to look at the different art and sculptures, and then we're also going to the Fry Bread House to try Native American cuisine.
In an increasingly interconnected world, it's clear that Honors Multicultural Literature is the ideal class for those seeking to gain a deeper understanding of the world around us. This is Chloe and Eliana signing out for The Studio.
Recently, Private Johnson and Sergeant Barnett visited our school to provide information about the Army and its reserves to interested students. If you want to learn more, visit goarmy.com.
The Robotics Club is flourishing at Higley High School. Students are enthusiastically exploring engineering and making remarkable strides. Capri and Jane talked to members involved to find out more.
Robotics is a very successful club here on campus. President Jacob Morgan and Ashlyn Santos describe what keeps this club busy.
So here in the club, we're really focused on going with your team and making the best robot possible. Build one robot, right? One robot that can accomplish all the tasks as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible.
Working as a team is an essential skill in order to be successful in robotics. To accomplish any goal, teamwork and a positive working environment is a necessity.
I like the fact that everyone's working in the same space all together. So if someone needs help, they'll come up to your group and be like, hey, can you help me with this? And I think it's super fun, just with all the friends that you have working around you all the time. And then Mr. Edney's just a big help. He's so much fun, and he just helps you with whatever. Whatever you need, he's there for you.
My name is Dan Edney. I'm the engineering instructor here at Higley High School.
Our robotics team's hard work does not stop when they make a robot. They compete in team competitions and are very successful.
So for a competition, you have different facets. You have the physical competition, you have an interview process, you have a notebook competition.
We're randomly assigned another team to be paired with, and from there, it's all about teamwork. How can we work together to score as many points as possible and stop the other teams from scoring more points?
Not only is robotics a great activity to be involved in now, it allows students to attain healthy habits and discover interests that could be helpful later in life.
Robotics Club is a great introduction to both how to identify and work through problems and then develop solutions along with them.
After robotics, after high school, I definitely want to go to college, maybe pursue something in aerospace or mechanical engineering. And then ideally, personally, I want to go work at Lockheed Martin and go build airplanes and just apply engineering into my career because that's what I love doing. So.
Higley's robotics team is a great club here on campus. This is Jane and Capri signing off on The Studio. This week, Company Theater delivered a thrilling and suspenseful performance in their latest play, The Curious Incident of a Dog in the Nighttime. Audiences were left on the edge of their seats as our Higley thespians brought the story to life with their incredible acting skills. Zoe and Aiden decided to challenge a few Higley staff members to see if they're familiar with the latest student slang. Let's see how they did.
Hey Knights, in today's episode, we put these 4 teachers up against each other in the game show, where they try and guess the meaning of some modern slang. If they are spot on, they get a point. If they kinda got it, they get a half a point. But if they're way off, then they get no points. With the rules out of the way, let's get right into the game.
Slang term of locked in?
I'm gonna say focused.
I feel like it's too easy.
Or pretending to be focused.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that, that's fine. Pretending to be
focused.
Sure.
And you're focused, right?
Yeah, focused.
Locked in, you're focused.
Tea? It's the gossip. You gotta know the tea, what's going around Higley High School.
Glad I have this guy.
Know the tea.
Oh yeah, you gotta spill the tea. You gotta, the gossip.
Yeah, the gossip. Yeah, that's
Riz, that's your mouthpiece, how you could talk. You have game. You spit game. That's Riz.
Called it flirting back in our day.
The game. The Riz is your game. It's you get the, how you are with the ladies or how girls are with the guys. It's.
Okay, that's a new one to me. I haven't heard that one before. Okay.
I'm pretty confident in that one. Oh, Jugi. I've heard this before.
How do you spell
it? Definitely a Gen Z term. I've heard of this. If you're chuggy, that means you're kind of bougie, right? You like nice things. You're kind of chuggy.
Wow.
That's a new one for me.
No, I have no clue.
No, I wouldn't even know where to guess. I would say your shoe game. I don't.
All right. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, that's as close as I can get, I think.
Congratulations to the winners of today's show. This has been Zoe and Aiden signing out for The Studio.
That's all we have for you this week, Knights. We'll see you next week with another episode of The Studio. Go Knights!
Say it right now.